Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, July the 10th, and it's 74 degrees and breezy, as you can see. It's also cloud covered. There are some bees coming and going in the Land's hive. My focus today is just to check the hives and see if there's any eggs or newly capped brood. I probably won't be taking video of all the frames. If I find some eggs, I may take some video of those. Here's a video of what the hive looks like on the inside. So far the bees have been pretty gentle. I'm not using any smoke today. I do see larvae in the empty cells, so the queen has been laying. I still haven't seen eggs. I don't know that I will be able to. There's not much sun today. There's the queen on frame 5. Again, I'm still seeing larvae. They have backfilled some of the brood comb with nectar, and I've still not seen any eggs. Here we are at the Langstroth hive. There's quite a few bees coming and going. As you can see, there's pollen coming in. I forgot to mention earlier that I started my inspection on the Land's hive at about 10 o'clock. It's about 15 minutes later. We're going to check the hive for comb building and brood, and I'm planning to add sugar syrup to the feeder. I'm going to start by filling the feeder. It is completely empty. There may be a little bit in the bottom, but not much. This is the foundation, the frame with plastic foundation. They appear to be putting up the sugar syrup in the honeycomb they've built on this. They've not drawn out too much of this. Since I don't have any wax, I didn't pre-wax the frames. It was just used frames that I got from somebody that had bees before here in this area. So it's not being drawn out very well. These two frames are foundationless, and there was a little bit of cross combing between the two frames, which I had to cut, and I spilled a little honey, so they're busy cleaning it up. This is the frame that had the two small pieces of honeycomb on it last week. You can see that they've drawn out a lot more comb, so the sugar syrup seems to be doing its job. This is the first brood frame. This is the frame of foundationless wax that I showed in several of my videos. There's some stray wax there which I'll take off and add to the frame that's got this foundation out of it, and they start drawing more wax between the pieces I put on last week. And here's the queen on this frame. So I'm going to put it back into the hive. So I had to back off for a minute. When I tried to loosen that last frame, I got 2 stings, one on each arm. So my plan is to go back and put the comb up that I have loose there, close up the hive, and call it a day. Here's what that frame looks like after I stuck the piece of comb on it. This is what it looks like with the hive all back together. It took me a little bit of time to put it back together because I had a few bees that wouldn't let me do my job. They just kept buzzing me, so I back off until they stop, and then I'd move another frame into place. So it's all back together and getting ready to close it up. There appears to be quite a bit of pollen coming into this hive today. I'm not sure what they're getting it off of. I'll show some video of flowers that are in the area at the beginning of this video. So, didn't see any honeybees, a lot of bumblebees on the flowers, but they're bringing in pollen from somewhere. Well, I'm going to wrap it up for today. It's starting to sprinkle. It sprinkled on me a couple of times, but now it's sprinkling a little heavier than it did earlier. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends, and give me a thumbs up. Well, this is what you get for not using smoke and just wearing a veil without a bee jacket. Here are some of the flowers in the area. I'm not sure what these are, but don't appear to be attracting any honeybees. This is common milkweed. You can see there are bumblebees on the flowers, but I don't see any honeybees at this time. More flowers, not sure what they're called, but there they are. I think this is bee balm. As you can see, there's plenty of bumblebees. I've not seen any honeybees yet. Maybe I'll see some when I review the video. This is what I think is elderberry. I can't get close enough to see what bees are on it. I do see some insects flying around, but I can't tell if they're honeybees or not. There are little patches of white clover still blooming, but I do not see any honeybees on it.